Just want to, again, welcome you to our new promoter training, and definitely want you to know that we are happy to have you as part of our team. Joining Lavelle has been one of the best decisions that I have made, and I can say that with absolutely no reservations. And I firmly believe that if you come into this business and make this opportunity about helping others and look for the opportunities to change their lives, help them live the lives that they deserve with the product and with the promoter opportunity, that you will be able to say that it's one of the best decisions that you have made as well. So as you're getting started, one of the biggest things that you should know is that within that first 14 days of hitting that promoter button, you are in your VIP period. So think of your VIP period as being offered the seat on the rocket ship. So we want to make sure that you are ready to not only have that seat, but that you are ready to take off and run with your new business as well. Maybe. All right, so getting started in your VIP period, it does last for 14 days. And during this 14-day window, you can earn up to $660 in cash and product credit on your first $800 in orders. And that requires you to get 2 customer orders on auto ship and 2 promoter orders where the new promoter orders an upgrade package. And so I want to take just a minute and show you exactly what that looks like and what that means to you. So this is a closer look at your VIP bonus opportunity. And this is just the initial bonus that you would be eligible for. So on the right-hand side, you can see your new customer orders and your new promoter orders, and then they would total the $800. So auto ship. I know that this is a word that can be very scary to many people because many of us have had bad experiences with signing up for something that's going to be sent to us automatically. But I definitely want you to feel comfortable recommending auto ship to your customers. So if you take a look down here at the bottom, customers are in full control. And I think that is what separates Lavelle from other companies. Your customer can pause or delete their auto ship at any time just by simply logging into their account and clicking a button. They don't have to wait for a certain time period. They don't have to make phone calls and beg someone to take them off of auto ship. There's also no minimum number of orders that they have to maintain. And when your customer orders on auto ship, it will save them 25%. So all in all, auto ship is a great benefit to the customer, and you would have to have those first 2 new customer orders on auto ship for them to count toward your VIP 800 bonus. So then if you take a look at the promoter side, we would also want you to have 2 new promoters, and then those promoters would need to order an upgrade package. With a lot of companies, ordering an upgrade package or ordering a consultant kit of some sort usually costs a lot of money and or gives you a bunch of stuff that you really don't need. And again, I think this is another thing that sets Lavelle apart. If you take a look, our very first upgrade package that would give you credit is only $100. So this would still count towards your bonus, still give you the credit for the new promoter, and then they can add the other items to their order to make their order complete. For example, this $100 package, it only comes with capsules and 1 box of shake. So if they are wanting the full 8-week Thrive experience, they would be able to add another box of shake and a package of DFTs, and it would cost the exact same as if they were ordering that exact package as a customer. So they are not spending any more money to purchase the upgrade package than they would be spending if they were purchasing the Tone Plus DFT package as a customer. So as you're getting started, and you're thinking about those 2 auto ship customers and you're thinking about those 2 promoter orders, the first thing you're going to want to do is make a list. And it's always suggested, and I've heard this over the past few months, you want to start with your bail me out of jail friends and family. So you really want to focus on those who you know would benefit from the product and those who trust you. They trust you, you have credibility with them when you're recommending these products. So your goal is to start with those, but then in the end, you should have a list of 100 people that you can reach out to and grow your network. And I know that when I started, coming up with a list of people seemed really daunting. It seemed like, oh my goodness, that is going to be so impossible. But just a quick scroll through my friends list on Facebook made me realize that, you know, I really do know 100 people who, I know 100 tired moms. I know 100 tired teachers who could really benefit from this product. So it wasn't as difficult to make that list as I had originally thought. So again, start with those that you know are closest to you. Focus on the ones that you know would benefit most from the product, and then also those who you know would trust you and trust your recommendation for your list. All right, so now we're going to talk just a little bit about the Cloud Office. When you log in as a promoter, it is going to look different than when you log in as a customer. So when you are looking at that original customer screen, you're going to look in the right-hand corner and you're going to want to click on Cloud Office. And I'm going to show you now what that looks like live. If it'll let me out of this presentation. Okay. So once you click on Cloud Office, it's going to bring you to your promoter login screen. And if for some reason you needed to log in as a customer, you can always click right down here below the login where it says, are you a customer? Click here to log in. And when you're on the customer screen, it does the exact opposite. It'll say, are you a promoter? Click here to log in. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my Cloud Office. And one of the first things I want to draw your attention to is your steps, your VIP getting started 6 steps right here. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is to like the Lavelle fan page. And if you click this link, it's actually going to take you into your Facebook page. And it'll load. And if you look over to the right-hand side, it's going to give you the opportunity to invite your friends to like this page. So when you click on that, you can actually go through, you can search by name, or you can scroll through and add your friends to the Lavelle page. And what they're going to find here is the fan page stories that give credibility to the product, that it really does do what you say it does. Step 2 is going to ask you to add your phone number so that you can receive updates. Then you have the Lavelle address so that you receive the emails, the link to the training videos, and you can see from there. Right below it, you're going to see where you can enroll your new brand promoters and also where you can enroll your new customer. And we're going to actually come back to that in just a moment. So we've gone through the VIP 800, and you know now what you need to do to earn the VIP 800. But I want to show you how you can track your success. Lavelle makes it so easy to know exactly how close you are to each of your bonuses. So if you scroll down almost to the bottom of your promoter page, you're going to see the VIP 800 and the VIP 1600. And you'll have your little donuts. So for every auto ship customer that you get, your little circles will start to fill in. And once you get your promoter with your upgrade orders, your circles will start to fill in to show you how close you are to your VIP 800 or VIP 1600 goal. I'm not sure that I went over the VIP 1600. In fact, I know that I didn't. So I just want you to know that the VIP 1600 is simply doubling. So instead of the 2 auto ship customers, you would need 4 total. And instead of the 2 promoters with upgrade orders, you would need 4 total. And instead of your orders totaling $800, they would need to total $1,600. Now, once that happens and you've hit VIP 1600, you're going to get the first $400 bonus. You're going to get the second $400 bonus. You're going to get $100 in Thrive credit for the VIP 800 and an additional $100 in Thrive credit for the VIP 1600. And then plus you will still earn your commissions and everything off of the orders. Down below that, one of the other things that I love, because I love a challenge and I look at this My Achievements section as a challenge, you're going to see things for customer progress and marketing progress, team progress, and probably our favorite, commission progress. And as you are hitting each of these goals, you're going to see the little red X turn to a green check mark. So as you are getting your auto ship customers or reaching certain totals in customer sales, as you are enrolling your new promoters and they are becoming qualified and active, as you are earning different amounts in your commissions, you're going to start to be able to check off these lists, and they'll add more goals for you to hit as you go along. So speaking of commission and hitting goals, you're going to want to make sure to set up either direct deposit or Payoneer through the My Commissions tab on your home screen. So if you take a look right over here where it says My Commissions, and then go to Commission History, you'll be able to scroll through and register to set up your Payoneer MasterCard or to go ahead and set up your direct deposit. But before we can earn commission, we have to have customers. Anytime you're talking to someone and you're reaching out to them about Thrive, you definitely want to make sure to get their email address, and you want to enroll them as your personal customer. So if you take a look, there's a couple of ways you can do this. I actually always forget about the orange button here on the home screen. But if you also take a look at the My Team section, you have an enroll brand promoter and enroll customer here as well. So when you have that customer's email address, because that's all you will need to go ahead and enroll them, you'll come here to enroll customer. And this screen should look familiar. And you're going to come over to the right-hand side where it says create new customer account and click whatever country your customer is in. And you'll fill out their first name, last name, email address, username, and password. And then once you do that, their account has been created. And then I always shoot them a little message with my link. Your link is right up here on the customer page. I send them a little message with my link with their user ID and their password. And I always let them know that they can change it as soon as they log in so that it's something that they can remember. So now that you've enrolled customers, you're talking up Thrive, you're loving your own Thrive experience, you might have customers who are asking to try it. Give me just a second, I'll pull the presentation back up. We want to be very careful as we are talking to people about Thrive and as we are handing out many Thrive experiences or selling those, however you choose to run your business. Thrive might really change your life, or it might really change the life for someone that you know. They might have a medical condition that Thrive really seems to help with, but we want to make sure that we are in no way making any sort of medical claims. We can't tell someone it's safe to take Thrive if they are pregnant or breastfeeding, if they have high blood pressure, if they are taking certain medications. We don't want to say, yes, it's completely safe for you, because we don't really know the way the ingredients in Thrive might interact with medications that they are on. So we always want to advise anyone who asks us, can I take Thrive with my insert medication here? We always want to advise them to contact their physician. Now, we do have a resource list that shows a PDF of all the ingredients and what the products are supposed to do in our back office, and we can send them that information, but we never want to make the claim that it's safe for them. Now, of course, customers, upon looking at the ingredient list, are able to make that determination themselves. We just don't want to give them that go-ahead on our own. Also, when you are looking at social media as one of your sources for talking to others about Thrive, just a couple of tips. Make your posts short and personal. Think about how Thrive is changing your life. Think about the things that you're noticing, or think about the things that others are noticing in you. Have people been, talking to you about, wow, you're in a great mood lately, or wow, you seem like you're smiling a lot, or you just have this light in your eyes? I mean, those are all great attention-getting posts. If you notice that you're able to stay up later and you're more engaged at bedtime, reading stories with your kids, every mom wants that extra 10 minutes to actually be present with her kids instead of just wishing they would go to bed. So those are, from what I have found, those attention-getting posts. Make it real. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it focusing on what Thrive is doing rather than on the selling of the product. And it's always good with those little posts to include a picture, something that will grab your audience, because people are going to be watching you. Once you start posting, they're going to be watching, wanting to keep tabs on you and see what you're doing. And those pictures are a great way to be able to do that. Okay, so what I started to say before is you're enrolling customers and you're giving them a free account. They're learning more about the product, and they're saying, well, I would really like to try this. So one of the questions that a lot of new promoters will have is, well, what exactly goes into a sample? What do I give to a customer? And you should really know that that is totally up to you. How you run your business is totally up to you. But I can tell you that what I do and what my team does is we focus on a 3-day mini Thrive experience. And that's going to include 2 packs of capsules, 2 shake packets, and 2 DFTs. And we really always try to call it a mini Thrive experience. And here's why. The 8-week Thrive experience is just that. It is meant to be the full 8 weeks. It's going to bring the body back to performing at its optimum performance level. They're not going to see the full effects in 3 days. So it's really important that if you have a customer who is sampling and you've decided you're going to give that customer a sample, you want to keep the expectation realistic. Make sure they know this is just a glimpse so you can see how simple the product is. Because a lot of nutritional supplements, you have to take them in the morning. You have to take something at lunch. You have to drink something with dinner. You have to take something before bed. It's a lot to remember throughout your day. And one of the things that makes Thrive the awesome product that it is boom, 30 minutes and you're done. So make sure that you're setting the expectation up front that you might not feel anything within these first 3 days. But you'll see how simple it is to stick with the program. And if you continue, once you place your order and you continue thriving, you should notice those effects within the first 10 to 14 days. And then you can really capitalize on your day 1, day 2, day 3 thrivers, because they aren't the norm. And so we can celebrate them and make them realize that, you know, this is really awesome that you are feeling these effects full on. And when you give a sample, you don't want to just throw that money away. You want to, I guess, I learned from my mistake of, I thought everybody was going to love Thrive as much as me. And I thought as soon as I gave somebody a sample, they were going to start it because they were going to be so excited. And then they were going to come running back, throwing money at me saying, take my money, give me Thrive. What I found out was that happens sometimes, but the fortune is in the follow-up. So you definitely don't want to waste your product, waste your samples that you are giving out. So you want to make sure that you are following up with the customers. It doesn't have to be annoying. It doesn't have to be overbearing. It doesn't have to be pushy at all. I know for me, when I give a sample, I am genuinely interested in following that sample through and seeing the effect that it's going to have on my customer's life. So I always confirm, when do you think you are going to start your Mini Thrive experience? Because I want to make sure that you have the best experience possible. If they tell me I'm going to start on Saturday, then I'm making a note to myself that I need to follow up with Jennifer on Saturday. Saturday, Jennifer's going to get a message from me, and I'm going to make sure that she started her sample as anticipated. And if she says yes, she started that morning, I'm going to follow up with her every day of her sample, because I know I gave her a 3-day sample, to make sure that she is having the best experience possible. Now, sometimes customers don't feel anything, or they might feel some ill effects. And so we always want to walk through some troubleshooting steps. So some of the things that I've learned is to confirm that the customer is following the directions exactly as written. And so I have them walk me through their morning and just ask them, well, I'm sorry that you're not, really feeling anything, or I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Can you walk me through your morning? And a lot of times you'll find something that they're not doing, whether it's the timing. They should be taking the 2 capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, waiting the 20 to 30 minutes, drinking the shake, and wearing the DFT. So sometimes what you'll notice is that they get up and eat breakfast and then take their capsules and then take their shake for lunch. So it's easy to troubleshoot if you have them walk you through their Mini Thrive experience. Another big thing that I've noticed is customers, especially with the DFT, they might have issues with the DFT if they're not drinking enough water. So just ask them about how much water are you drinking during a day, and then you can probably cut about a quarter off of it, because most customers are going to tell you they're drinking more water than they are. And then confirm that they are cutting out other sources of caffeine. Those are, I think, the big 3 for not having a good Mini Thrive experience. Anytime you have a customer who is not having a good experience, it's really important to take that opportunity and get them on a credibility call with your upline or with a leader who has good verbiage and has good understanding of the product. You don't have to know all the answers. You don't have to solve their problem with the Mini Thrive experience, but somebody else talking to them saying this is normal or just drink more water might make them feel a little better, so that they will continue on with day 2 or day 3, depending on where they are in their Mini Thrive experience. So now that you've walked them through everything and your customer is ready to order, this is an excellent opportunity to ask them, would you like to place your first order as a customer or as a promoter? And this is another excellent opportunity to get your customer on a credibility call with your upline or with a leader within your team. Make sure that the customer knows that both the customer and promoter can earn free product, but promoters also earn commission. So how do you earn free product? I know for me, when I first started, this was like a mystery, trying to figure out, exactly what did I have to do to earn my product for free, and when would I see those credits? Because I can tell you, once I got my second auto ship order, I was checking my credit history over on the commissions page. I was checking it like every hour, waiting to see if my credits were loaded yet. So for you to get your orders for free, or for your customers to earn their product for free, you must have 2 auto ship orders from 2 personally enrolled customers in the same month. And then you'll get your free product credit on the 1st of the next month. So right now we are in April. So if you get 2 customer orders in April, Lavelle will take the average of those 2 orders and give you that average in product credit on May 1st. If you have 500 orders, Lavelle will take your 2 highest orders, the 2 largest orders, and average that and give you that amount in product credit on May 1st. So I didn't know that I had to wait until the 1st. I was all excited. We just want to make sure that we are aware of that for our own sake, but also so that we can explain that correctly to the customers. So that is really everything that I think a new promoter needs to know. So I want to leave you with some daily action items. So where do we go from here? You have a lot of information. So I just want to leave you with a few things to get you started. First thing, invite your friends to like the Lavelle fan page. They're going to start to see the stories pop up, and that gets them interested. So then when you approach them about Thrive, they already have kind of a little bit of an understanding of what it is and what it has done for other people. The second one, reach out to at least 2 or 3 non-Thrivers each day, especially your bail me out of jail friends. And anytime you see those people liking your social media posts, make sure they're on your list. Make sure you're going to those people relatively soon after they have been liking or commenting on your posts. Make one personal post and share a fan page story on social media each day. Make sure you're enrolling your customers for a free account. If you are going to run your business and offer samples, never let that sample leave your hand without that email address and that account being created. Number 5 is huge. Make sure your upline or your sponsor knows your goals. If you know you want to hit VIP 800, make sure that your sponsor or your upline knows that. Whoever it is that brought you in and signed you up as a promoter and is helping you get started, make sure they know you want to hit VIP 800 or VIP 1600, or that you want to hit the 12K and earn the auto bonus so that you need a new car. Because I will tell you from my personal experience, your uplines and your sponsor, they are going to be so supportive. They want you to be just as successful as you want to be. So make sure they know what your goals are so that they know how to best support you. Last, you will probably find that as you get started in your first couple of months, your business is going to take off. So find a form of personal development and continue to grow yourself as a leader so that you can help others to reach their goals as well. And that is the new promoter training. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.